Hi guys, I'm here again with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the money management. You see, money management is one particular topic that is neglected in the forex market, in the trading world. You know why? Because it doesn't sell. People are not interested to hear money management. So most of the things you see out there, they're just telling you the fancy stuff, the things that's gonna, the entries, the indicators, the things that can, lure you to wanna be interested, But when you talk about money management, people are not interested to listen to you because money management doesn't seem so fancy, doesn't look so, so attractive. But guess what? Money management is the most important thing that you need to know how to do as a trader, because even as a businessman or whatever venture you find yourself, you don't know how to manage your money. Guess what? You're going to lose it all. So same thing happens in the trading world, in the forex market. You need to be a good money manager. So today I'm going to walk you through the steps on how to manage your money. So today we're talking about the most important thing in the FX world, money management. So let's dive right into it. You can have a very good entry, a very good trading strategy and everything, but if your money management sucks, you're not gonna make money from the market. You're not gonna be profitable. I can tell you from experience, because it happened to me when I was trading. I wanted to make a lot of money from the market. I want to take as much as I can from the market, and then I keep pushing the limit. I started with maybe 2%, and then I go to 2.5% of my account. Then I try 3%. Before you know what's happening, sometimes I even do up to 5%. Sometimes you win, true, we win, but over time it's gonna haunt you real bad. It's gonna be bad for you. So that's the reason why you need to learn how to manage your money. You have to be a good money manager as a trader. You see, that's the reason why today I want to talk about it, because I find out a lot of students, a lot of people are trading, but they're not making money. The problem is simple: they are not good money manager. So because even if you don't have a very solid strategy, if you can manage your money very well, trust me, over time, even if you're not perfect, if you can do, let's say, 40 or 50% win rate, and you are a good money manager, trust me, over time you're still going to be profitable. That's what research have shown over the years, which is the reason why I have decided to make it a priority that all my students, everyone that is trading with me, must be a good money manager. You must learn to manage your resources in order to be a profitable trader. So today we're diving right at it. We're looking at the intricacies. We're looking into details. What is money management? Because one of the reasons why money management have been so difficult for people to learn, to understand, is because the money management issue is something that is not easily grasped. When I was trying to learn money management, it was a little bit difficult for me. You know why? Because I find it very difficult, because not everybody can actually teach you how to manage your money very well. So it is a very, very technical topic, because sometimes some people have different trading behavior. Some people trade so many positions. Some people trade so many positions at the same time. They spread their positions, while some people can actually have only one position, while some people can have two positions at a time in the market. So some people, because of these things, it is difficult to actually manage your money, or to be exact as to how much you want to be risking on that particular trade. At the end of the day, sometimes we don't even know how much you are risking, because we don't have because the way this trade is structured, because you have so many positions in the market. Maybe at the end of the day, 1.5%, 1.5, maybe you're having 4 positions, 5 positions, while there are people who have only one position in the market. If it's 2%, they're risking 2%, only one position. When it hits take profit, they take profit. There are people who trade only three positions. 1%, at the end of the day is 3%. So these trading behaviors differ. That's the reason why it is difficult to actually be able to grasp or bring a holistic approach, a strategy that works for everyone. So today we're going to be taking a more detailed look into the concept of money management and how it can affect your trading positively and negatively. But most importantly, I want to show you how it's going to affect your trading positively. I'm going to show you the easier way to calculate your risk, know how much you're risking per trade and why you should risk that amount in your trade. So that's it. So today I also want to let you know, I really want to talk about something, that the pip value of trades vary. The pip value of trades vary. So sometimes it could be a problem to calculate the pip. Sometimes you might be thinking that you're risking 2% in a trade. You don't know that you're risking up to 4%, 5%, because different currency pair has different pip value. For instance, if you have a Euro JPY trade against a Euro NZD trade, the Euro NZD trade has more pip value, has more value per pip than the Euro JPY trades. I don't want to confuse you too much. However, I want to walk you through the process, a simplified process to calculate your risk and manage your risk, so that most times you don't use a very tight stop loss and end up getting stopped out before the real move begins. So I'm going to show you the easy way to calculate your risk, to place your stop loss and manage your money effectively. And I hope by the end of this video you become a better money manager. The process is slow and steady. Over time you're going to make money. There's no need to rush. We've tried it in the past. I've tried it in the past, tried to make money very fast in the market. It didn't work. So I'm speaking to you from experience, from one trader to the other. Candid advice: you're going to be very, very careful. Do not be too aggressive in the market. Slow and steady growth is the most important. So right now, let's get into the chart and see. So right here we're looking at gold XAUUSD, and then want to look at how to calculate your stop loss. Now, a lot of people have different ways to calculate their stops, but today I'm going to be showing you a very easy way to calculate your stop, to manage your risk. I recommend you to go to the indicators and find the indicator that we call the ATR. The ATR stop loss finder by Verify. Go find it. ATR stop loss finder by Verify. So that's what you need. So you can see it's already plotted on the chart. So we're going to zoom in. So now what it does is to help you find a safe place for you to place your stop. So let's assume that you want to take a sell position from here. You want to take a sell position from here on this week, and then you want to target all the way down. How do you calculate your stop? You want to place your stop outside the box, outside the ATR line. You want to place your stop outside the ATR line. Do not place it inside. Place it outside the ATR line. That's the best place, the safe place to put your stop. And then if you calculate the pips, how many pips you're risking, you will see that on this trade the stop loss is 70 pips. your stop loss is 70 pips. Okay, your stop loss is 70 pips. So we have a 70 pip stop on this trade. You're gonna say, okay, you're risking 70 pips on this trade. So because you're risking 70 pips on this trade, and let's assume you have a $10,000 account, your capital is $10,000. So the general rule is you risk 2% of your account. 2% of your account. 2% of 10,000 is I think $200. 2%, I think it's $200. So $200, that's what you're risking. That's 2% of your $10,000 account. So now that you have, you're risking 2% of your account on the trade, and now, so what's the next step? 2% of your account is $200. That's what you're risking, and then how many pips are you risking? 70 pips. So now, how do you calculate this? You have to say you have to say 200 over 70. So that's what you're going to do with your calculator. You're going to punch it in the calculator. 200 over 70. So you're going to be, your lot size is going to be, so guys 2% of 2% of 2,000 of 10,000 is 200, right? Good. So guys, let's do the calculation. So we have a whiteboard. So how to do the calculation? Let's assume that your starting balance, your balance is $10,000. And then you are risking 2%. 2% of 10,000 is 10,000 times 0.02. That will give you $200. That is 2% of your account. Now remember, you're risking 70 pips on this trade. 70 pips on this particular trade. If you risk 70 pips on this trade, and then you have $200 to risk on this trade, this is how you calculate your lot size. You say $200, which is the amount you are risking in dollar, divided by 70 pips. But this time it's not 70 pips. You are going to add one more zero to it, and this is going to give you 0.285. So we can just call this approximately 0.229. This is your lot size on a $10,000 account. Okay, this is your lot size on a $10,000 account. This is your lot size. So This is very, very simple. This is very, very simple. So I hope you understand this. This is the easiest way I know we can actually do this without much hassles. Just go to your indicators and find ATR stop loss finder by Verifeed. Make sure your stop is above the box, not inside the box, above the box. That's a safe place to place your stop, so that you don't get kicked out of the trade before the remove begins. Let's assume you are trying to take a trade on this, and maybe you're trying to get in somewhere here, trying to take a short position somewhere here, right? You're going to make sure, let's assume you're trying to take a short position somewhere here. You're going to make sure that it is outside, and then you're targeting down here. You'll make sure that it is outside the ATR. Okay, so now that you have your ATR, you have your level, you go and find out what is the price range from your entry. This is a 42 pips trade. This is a 42 pips. So just like what we did before, we're going to do it again, and then we're going to do one more calculation so that I can explain it better. So let's assume this time around we have a $1,000 account. $1,000 account. That's what we have. Our account balance is $1,000, and here we have 49 pips, right? 49 pips. That's our risk from the ATR. 49 pips. Sorry, 49 pips. 49, right? Good. So, and our balance is 1,000. So if we do 2% of 1,000 is equal to $20, because we say this is how to calculate it. 1,000 times 0.02, that will give us $20. So then how many pips? 49 pips, right? Good. 49 pips. So how do we calculate this? We're going to say our lot size is going to be $20 all over 49, but you are going to add one more zero on it. So $20 divided by 490. So on this one, our stop loss is going to be 0.04. Now I'm going to say something else. This is your stop. This is your lot size. Sorry, the lot size 0.04. So I'm going to say something else. I'm going to say something else. So this is the use of the ATR. Once you are done with it, you can remove it. So you don't need it anymore. So now I'm going to say something else, guys. If you have multiple positions, maybe you want to spread. You want to open 2 positions, and then you are advised to risk 2% of your account per trade. So what do? You can spread it 1%. So instead of on the $10,000 account, instead where we have 0.29 lots, 28 lot size, 0.29, you can spread it to 2, 0.14, 0.14. If you want to do 3 places, like that, you can spread it to 3. So this also will help you. You can also, if you have this one, the 49 pips, and then it's 0.04. You want to open two positions, you can do 0.02, 0.02. You understand now? So that way you're going to be careful not to not to risk more than necessary. So that's the simple calculation for your lot size, how to calculate your lot size. So, and again, if you take a trade and you're stopped out on the trade, then you want to go back in. You want to go back the second time. You don't put multiple positions like you did the first time. In fact, I usually tell my students to start with one position if possible. Then the trade is playing out, it's looking good, then you can add your other positions. Because if you add one position and you're taking a look at the markets, give it like 5 minutes, 3 minutes, you're going to see how the market unfold. If it's looking good, then you can continue to add. You can add your more positions, but you cannot add. Some people, add to a position that is add all the positions at once. It's not so encouraging, because it might go against you and you're going to lose a lot of money. If you want to add 3 positions, 0.02, 0.2, you can start with one and then observe the market a little bit before you put the second position, not to be safe. So that's another thing again. Rule number 2, I always tell my students, never add to a losing position. You see a lot of students, they are always doing this, making this mistake. When they are losing, they are adding to a losing position, hoping that it's going to go their way, and then you're begging the market, you are tensed, you are worried. No, I always tell my students, number one thing as a trader, never add to a losing position. You only add to winners. Don't add to losers. If I have one position or two positions that is in a negative drawdown, I don't add to it until I don't care how good the setup is looking. I want to get out of that particular market first of all. I want to get out of it before talking about adding more position. I want to get out of the negative drawdown. So never add to a losing position. You cannot be in a negative position and you're adding more position. You're adding more problems to the problem that is already on ground. Make sure you add only to winners. So I hope that you get that. That's number 2 point. Number 3 point, take profits along the way. As you're taking the trade, if you take profit 1, maybe you spread 2 or 3 positions, make sure you're taking profit along the way, because the market can go against you. I'm talking about day traders now. I'm talking about swing traders. I'm talking about day traders. This is specifically for day traders. Day traders are the people I'm talking about, because the market can go against you anytime. It could go against you in just one candle, one pullback, and you lose everything. So while the trade is running, make sure you're taking profit along the line. If you hit your TP1, take partial profit. If you hit your TP2, you can take out the remaining profits. Take everything. I like to take profits. Don't leave money lying on the table, because you never know what can happen the next minute. So that's my advice for you as a day trader. Make sure you know how to manage your money. Never add to a losing position. Add position slowly. Start slowly. When you are seeing that the trade is unfolding in your direction as you have predicted, you can add more positions. Because if you have only one position, it's easy for you to take a small loss. But when you load up everything at the same time and the trade is going against you, and some people continue to even add more position to the already losing position, it becomes a problem. So you understand? So I actually believe that you can take this very seriously. If you take this very seriously, it's going to take your trading to the next level. I know that almost every trader is struggling with the same problem of money management, but I want to encourage you to actually pay attention to this thing. It is something that is going to change your life. Money management is key. When you talk about trading, money management is key. You cannot overemphasize the importance of money management. In fact, it is the most important knowledge you need to have as a trader, or in any business venture you want to go into. You must learn how to manage your money. So in trading, it is even the most crucial. It is the most important. Before the entries, talk about the take profit or any other thing you're talking about, make sure that money management is number 1. Make sure, I'm not saying it is not negotiable, make sure that you have the idea of money management. I have tried before to over leverage my account, then I have to tighten my stop, but it doesn't work because sometimes the market have to go against you and it hits your stop and then continue in the original direction. So you have to make sure that you don't over leverage. The truth is, over time you're going to make money. You know, keep doing what you're doing. Consistency is key. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. I know there are good days, there are bad days, but if you keep doing what you're doing consistently, you will find out that over time you will make money from this market. That is the truth. Just be patient. I know we all have challenges, have a lot of things we want to do with money, but you have to be patient. If you are not patient, if you are impatient, you're going to keep blowing up accounts, and it's not good for you as a trader. So it's good that you grow slowly. Have a realistic goal. Some traders have unrealistic goal. I was once like that. I wanted to make it in 1 year, in 6 months, but it's not done like that. You have to follow the process. Someone gave me an account to manage for him. My student gave me an account to manage for him. So I told him that, he asked me, it was a $5,000 account. So he asked me, how much money can you make in a week? I said I can do 10%. I can do 10 to 12% maximum. So he wasn't happy. He said, I thought with your trading skill you could do maybe more. I could have loved to have more money. And I was like, you are very, very funny. I cannot over leverage the account. I have to follow the 2% rule. I have to follow the 2% rule. So that's what I can do. 10%, 12% max weekly. That's all I can do. Because they're going to be losing trade. They're going to be drawn down, and so you don't want to have yourself in a difficult situation. You don't want to, or you're going to start over leveraging the account. At the end of the day, you end up taking a hit instead of making profit. So if I told him, I said, if you cannot accept the 10 to 12%, forget it. I cannot do it. So he want me to do maybe 20%. I said no, I can't do 20%. I just told you what I can do weekly. I can only do 10 to 12% weekly. So that's what I can do. That's what I'm comfortable risking, where I don't have to be tense in the market, where I don't have to be under pressure because I'm over leveraging taking risking a lot of money on the market, and then I have to be I want to be on the trade, and I want to be relaxed. I don't want to stress myself. I don't want to I want to be on the trade relaxed without stress, taking the trades, and it's unfolding the way I plan. So that's it. So I hope you've learned a lot from this lesson. I want all my students to pay attention to this. This is the most important. The growth is slow and steady, but over time it's going to compound, and you're going to be glad that you're now a consistently profitable trader. So that is the goal. The goal is growing slowly. In every business, you have to grow slowly. It's only in trading people want to get rich overnight. It doesn't happen. It's unrealistic. I have a student who's telling me, say, oh, can I just borrow some money and put on the trading account? I want to, so that we can, with your signal, I can double it within 1 month. I said no. It doesn't work like that. It takes time. They're going to be winning trade, they're going to be losing trade, they're going to be good rough days, they're going to be good and bad days, but the most important thing that keeps us going is good money management. So I want to encourage you to start paying attention. I've showed you how it's done, the easiest way to do it, the easiest way to do it so far that I've learned. That's what I'm showing you right now. I hope you can pay attention to it and use it in your trading, and I hope it's going to be successful. Your trading journey is going to be successful. I see you on the next one. I look forward to a great week, and hopefully we're going to have a great trade this week like we always do. Thank you, and have a nice week. Peace out.